Hi guys, thank you very much for that half-hearted round of applause. That was really... no, I mean, who knows what to do when it's 4:30 in the afternoon when somebody's introduced? Do you clap? Do you not clap? Do you just... I understand it's a difficult decision to make, and in many ways you fudged it. So what's going to happen this afternoon / early evening? No one knows. Anything could happen. This is a live event. I nearly fell. When you graduate next year, you're going to be in the situation where you don't know if you're going to be falling or flying. How do you get a job? That is the point of this session. What we're going to do this evening is talk about your life expectations, what you want out of life, how to become happy, and how to find that happiness in employment.
Happiness is about every day when you wake up. So if you can find a career, like Trevor had his quote at the start, when he put it up, it said, if you can find a career you like, you never work a day in your life. So you want to find something where actually it doesn't feel like work. If you can factor happiness into every single day of a career, you're not going to be living 2 days a week, you're going to be living 7 days a week. The point of this is to show you that, as it says at the top, different jobs require different reward sets. So if you're looking at different jobs, you need to make sure that the reward sets that you want, that job's got them. So you can be happy every single day in it.
You've got a smile on your face. Yes, you have got a smile on your face. And I am focusing on your beautiful face. Handsome man, Amir, very handsome. Beautiful, handsome, relaxed, friendly face. Really aggressive torso. That's more like it, you see? And look how I open up to you, yeah? Your smile was leading me on earlier, but your defensive body language was making me really awkward, making the awkwardness, it was a triangle of awkwardness.
What you've got to offer is employability, what it takes to get a job. But we don't want to get it, well, we do want to get a job, but getting a job is not enough. We want to keep a job. No good getting the job, then being kicked out of it tomorrow, you need to keep it. Actually, that's not enough. You want to do well in it. You not only want to keep it, you want to go on to the next step. You want to be successful in a job. That's what employability is what it takes to get a job, keep it, get on in it. But not only that, how do you be successful? It means adding more value than you take. This isn't just about work. This isn't just about employability. Employability means being useful, but it's being useful in the context of a job. But we all want to be useful in life. We all want to be happy in life. We all want to be useful in life. So employability is about more than just jobs. What we're talking about today is about more than just jobs. So let's think about what you've got to offer. How can you add value? What have you got that can add value? What you are after, there's you, there's an employer. And what you are after is exactly what Moj was talking about. These rewards. You want rewards. And an employer wants your skills. They want your value.
A bit of moving around and activity. There's also, it's an intelligence test as well. It's a little bit of fun. You have to get out of your chairs. At least 2 of you do. It's called the bucket game. And it is to emphasize the ideas that we've just seen, that you have to identify your values, your skills, the rewards that you want, and what the employers are offering, and sort of target your applications. In front of you, do you remember earlier when you could see there was a bucket full of job applications in the shape of ping pong balls? What you have to do is to get as many of those ping pong balls in the bucket of dream jobs as possible. Michael, you have to do the same. These are it's a competition between Michael and Belize. They were friends when they arrived. Now they are mortal enemies in the job market. They've got their job applications, they've got their buckets, they've got the potential dream jobs there. All they have to do is get the balls in the buckets and all their dreams will come true. There is only one rule, and the one rule is you must only throw 1 ball at a time. Only 1 application at a time. We knew that. That's why I gave you the rules. It's not as easy as...
Did you get that rule, yeah? 1 ball at a time.
1 ball at a time. You can do anything else, but only 1 ball at a time. You can do whatever you like. I don't care as long as it's just 1 ball at a time.
You've got a minute. You've got a minute so far.
But Lise, you're aiming for...
Yeah, well done, Michael. You got one in. Oh, well done, Elise. You got one in Michael's bucket.
What's she doing?
Tell him where the bucket is. He needs some help. He needs some help. Oh, that was close. That was close.
So what is the lesson you learned from this game? Listen more. Listen more. Exactly. That is it. Listen. I mean, because we gave you the instructions, and you assumed. You made some assumptions that you didn't need to make. So check your assumptions. Listen and target. You don't have to when you apply for jobs. Don't do it blindly. The point is, the more targeted, the more precise, the more information you have, the more you have listened and read and looked and thought about it, the more likely success. That's the point. The metaphor is people just send out as many applications as they can blindly. That's what happens. And the person that takes off their blindfold because they listened and carefully targeted their applications, they're the ones with more happiness in their buckets.
Each application counts. Go to them. Take your application to them to make it count. It's you. You, the collection of skills that is you, the personality that is you, the identity that is you, the unique and wonderful individual that is distinctive in so many ways is you. That is the product that's got to be outstanding. You've got to make that product outstanding. And outstanding in this context means just standing out from the rest because it is unique and distinctive. And the good news is every single one of us is unique.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for me to welcome you into the studio audience for my brand new chat show, USPs with people they don't realise have USPs. You need to give me as many different things, because otherwise all I've got is a person who likes a bit of a laugh sometimes and is reliable. The USPs flesh it out. You're good with numbers. Well, that's important. You're good with numbers because my job is a number job. More things that you're good at. Good at getting one. Yeah. One more thing, and then we can wrap up. One more thing about you. Doesn't even have to be a good thing. A thing about you. You're punctual, even though you turned up late today. You would like to say that you're punctual. Yeah. Emmy, a round of applause for Emmy. The point is, everybody is the same, but also slightly different. And it is like trying to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It's the differences that count. It is the differences that you fall in love with, and it's the differences that are going to get you a job.
If you can think like the person you're trying to sell to, of course, you will. The rest is going to be simple. So you need to know what it is that they want. Now, across a crowded room, somebody you've never met before, this can be almost impossible. But with an employer, it's not so difficult. You can know what it is they want. In fact, they may well have advertised. That's how to sell yourself. It's pretty simple, really. But remember to do it. Remember to do it in every possible opportunity. Remember to do it in your job. When you've got a job, remember to sell yourself.
Different jobs require different reward sets. So if you're looking at different jobs, you need to make sure that the reward sets that you want, that job's got them. So you can be happy every single day in it.
I mean, I love the humour. That's one of the most important parts to the whole presentation. The humour sort of made me remember everything. So when I go back at home and I begin to reflect and look at my CV and how I'm going to work myself, organise myself to make myself more employable.
Today's session was really helpful, I think for everyone, but personally for me it was just a brilliant idea because I learned a lot of good information that I was looking for my new life after the university.